Okay, so pain and boredom, it's the same thing, right? They're both uncomfortable. It's the negative. I mean, see, so look, it's like pain and boredom are the same thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it pain then. So, pain is so bad, so terrible. Pain is so horrific. Pain is such a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. I mean, just absolutely terrible. I mean, it's the worst thing there is, right? Think about it. What's the worst thing you know of? Why is torture so bad? You listen to that, everyone. Why is that bad? What is the worst thing that you know of? Pain. Pain is the worst thing that you know of, isn't it? Isn't pain the worst fucking thing that you fucking are aware of? Well, there could be nothing worse. Now, this is why you cannot blame anyone. It's because whatever they're doing, it's because they're bored or because they're in pain. If you never had discomfort, which is pain, if you were never uncomfortable, you would never move. Right? You would never even move if you were never uncomfortable. Why do you even move around? Unless you're uncomfortable with just sitting there forever. Right? This is why, like, the source forces you to, like, do stuff and be uncomfortable. It's like, that's you too, but well, what I'm saying is, it's like, if you never had discomfort, you would never even move around and you would never do anything. Now, doing something is meaningful, right? It shows, see, these go right together. These go completely together. You would not have any ambition without discomfort, pain, or a problem. Like, wouldn't you lose your job if there was no problems, right? You like to do stuff. We like to do stuff. So if there was zero discomfort, we would never even move, And how meaningful is that? How about we show each other how much we love each other? How about that? See? That's why we do stuff. And that's partly why pain exists, but it's even deeper than that. It's the positive and negative, and they're the same fucking thing. Why do you think you see the negative and the positive? You see that negative within the positive? You know that plus sign? The plus sign, right? Why is that negative in there? Why is it part of it? Well, it's the same shit. I mean, aren't these two fingers the same body? I mean, we can do this all day, bro. What I'm saying is, you cannot blame anyone for doing anything, because anything that anyone is doing is to avoid pain. Even if they're going into pain to get stronger, they're doing that to avoid future, pain. Like, even if you're, like, masochistic and you want to suffer, you are still trying to avoid pain. Yeah, because you're going to the opposite. You're going to pleasure. And if masochism gives you pleasure, well, then The pain is your pleasure. Remember? Remember the same fucking thing I was saying? Right? Are you following along here? Man, I want to share my great knowledge with you. I hope you're fucking listening. I hope you're comprehending. Now, you can't blame anyone. You can't blame anyone for doing anything because the only reason that people do anything is to avoid the pain. That's not the entire reason. I can add more. They do it out of the love of their infinite heart, like me. We are made of love, right? So yes, it's more meaningful than what I'm trying to say in this video, but I'm trying to make a specific point in this video. So listen. So one of the only fucking reasons, and technically at the same time, it is the only reason, because all the other reasons are also this reason. But the only reason why anyone does anything is because they're trying to avoid pain. Now, pain is so terrible, right? It's the worst thing that you know of. Pain. Pain itself. Any kind of pain. Understand? What you call mental or what you call physical. It's all the same shit. What you call pain. Pain is so horrific and terrible that it's the worst thing that you even know of. So, how could you possibly blame anyone who is doing anything they can to avoid pain? You can't. You cannot angelically say that people that are trying to avoid pain in any way possible are evil. You can't say that. You can't call these people evil for simply trying to... You cannot call anyone evil because they are simply... Everything that they're doing is to try to avoid pain. And pain is the absolute worst thing that we know of. It's the worst thing that there really is. Think about it. I mean, see? Unpleasantness, right? Pain. That's the worst fucking thing you can possibly imagine, right? It's the worst fucking shit. It's the worst thing. So if you're blaming anyone for chasing pleasure in any way that they possibly can, if you're blaming them for that, well, you are just acting so fucking demonic and fucking terrible, man. You're acting so fucking demonic and terrible. And that's not your true nature. But yeah, you have the ability to act like a fucking terrible Satan, devil, fucking demon, fucking negative force, fucking terrible motherfucker. I am the opposite of that. Why? Because I poop that out. So yeah, I mean, my poop is also part of me, but, I like to poop out my negative most of the time, I like to poop it out. See, so, it's not like I'm a negative fucking force, you understand? Even though even though positive and negative are the same fucking thing. See? Now we're running into that paradox where I'm gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself. Like, fuck you, I'm way ahead of you. You know how fucking genius I am by now, don't you? You probably fucking know that. Pretty sure you do. Fucking goddamn it. Motherfucker, dude. You know what the fuck I'm saying though, right? Anyway, everything I just said went into your infinite subconscious. So I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, like, if you were paying attention that much or not, because your fucking spirit will understand, Your spirit knows what I'm saying. I don't care if your fucking conscious mind does or not. That's not what's controlling everything. Stupid motherfucker. We are all one. We are all one. I am you, you are me. Now, I'm going to make one more video for now, and then I'm going to make another one later tonight. And these videos are going to be really good. But I'm going to upload 2 more videos tonight. And one of them is, well, they're all equally important, right? I mean, cuz it's all one. It's all one. Now anyway, yeah, again, before I end this video, the main point I was trying to make in this fucking video is that the main point I was trying to make is pain is literally hell. It's literal hell. Like, you got to hear me out. Like you got to understand. Discomfort and pain is literally fucking hell. You need to try to avoid that shit, right? Yeah, smoking is an act of faith. Smoking is an act of faith because I know that I'm immortal. But I still got to tell you. I still got to fucking tell you. You got to avoid hell as much as you can. Remember my video about fate? Remember my video about fate? Right? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. That's why fate is real. That's why fate is real, right? So, again, it's like, it's not like what I'm saying is making a difference, but, well, it kind of is, because I'm trying to make you aware. It's making a big difference. What am I talking about? But anyway, like, so, what I'm saying is, even though it's fate, even though this is all fate, you have to still try to avoid the hypothetical situations, right? Because those aren't even real. There's only one future, right? So what I'm saying is, like, you have, I really beg of you, because I might live your life outside of this life. So I'm begging you, try to avoid hell. Be authentic. Be honest. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Do things that embarrass you. Do things that embarrass you over and over until you lose your fucking ego. Understand? I'm trying to give you all I got here. I'm trying to give you the best advice I can fucking give you. Please listen to me. Be authentic. Say as much as you can without getting in trouble. Speak your mind. Be honest. Defy the tyrants. Don't be silent. Take all this in. And also, do not be afraid of your feelings. Do things that embarrass you over and over until you lose your fucking ego. But still be careful. And you will find that out anyway. Now, back to the main point of this video before I end the video. Pain is so bad. It's the worst thing that you know of. So do not blame anyone for trying to avoid pain. Do not blame anyone for seeking as much pleasure as they possibly can in any way that they fucking can. Because we all know pain is just so terrible. It's the worst thing. It is literally hell. This is why I was trying to tell you to avoid hell. Pain is hell. Don't you understand? That's why the metaphor for hell is like fucking eternal fucking torture. It's like the worst thing. I mean, So it's like Do not blame anyone for trying to avoid pain. Do not blame anyone for trying to avoid pain and seeking pleasure in any way that they possibly fucking can. Understand? Pain is that bad. But we're all from the source, and we will go back to the source, and the source is only positive. Only good. You understand? So, there's always hope. But go beyond hope and just know these things that I say in my YouTube videos. This whole channel is trying to wake you up. My entire YouTube channel is trying to wake you up. Every fucking video that I make is trying to wake you up. Either by how magical it is, so that you can see that reality is magical, or about how logical it is, so that you can see that reality makes sense, and that means it's meaningful.